April 2nd, 1982, Argentina invaded the Falkland Islands. Several thousand Argentine troops stormed the islands, easily overrunning the 84 Royal Marines stationed there. The Falklands are a group of islands about 300 miles off the coast of Argentina in the South Atlantic. Argentina had disputed authority of the islands since the British took control in 1833. Overnight, British islanders found themselves the unwilling subjects of a foreign power.
The only conversation we get from these people is a gesture with a gun.
I'm staying. I'm staying if it remains the Falklands, but not Argentina.
In Britain, Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher spoke to Parliament.
We are here because for the first time for many years, British sovereign territory has been invaded by a foreign power. After several days of rising tension in our relations with Argentina, that country's armed forces attacked the Falkland Islands yesterday and established military control of the islands. The government has now decided that a large task force will sail as soon as all preparations are complete.
HMS Invincible was the first British ship to set sail for the Falklands. On her deck was most of the 1,000-member crew, among them Prince Andrew. Ashore, thousands lined the docks in a show of national support. The large ceremonial departure demonstrated Britain's full commitment of Navy, men, and war machines to defend the Falklands. The Invincible was joined by the aircraft carrier HMS Hermes. The Hermes acted as the floating command center for the Falklands operation. The entire action would rely on these ship supplies since Britain was... The British ships began an immediate blockade of the Falkland Islands. Over the next month, losses on both sides were minimal until a British submarine sank Argentina's only cruiser. Over 300 Argentinians were lost. And on May 4th, 1982, the Argentine Air Force retaliated by hitting the HMS Sheffield with an Exocet missile. About 30 British sailors were killed, and the ship was damaged so badly that it had to be abandoned. Survivors were airlifted to the Hermes. It was the first major British warship loss since World War II, and it showed that Britain would not escape the Falklands unscathed. On May 21st, British troops boarded landing craft for the trip to the islands. The invasion of the Falklands was underway. It was a calm, clear day at sea, so the British Air Force had to keep Argentine jets away from the attack craft. 5,000 Marines sailed toward the coast. As they landed and secured a foothold, Argentine planes broke through and made successful attacks on the British Armada. Both sides suffered losses. Many Argentine planes were downed, and Britain's HMS Antelope was hit twice by land-launched missiles. After dark, the Antelope exploded and caught fire. Another British ship was lost. On the islands, British Marines fought their way across East Falkland to the capital of Stanley, and on June 14th,